Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have another unboxing that we're doing today. This is my third unboxing I've done recently, and really doing it because I've wanting to get my pack as light as possible and not going ultralight. I'm going lightweight. So before I started all this, my base weight was around 18, almost 19 pounds. I'm down to about 14 pounds now, so I've shed about 5 pounds. If you watch the videos, I did one on the Durston Kakwa 55 backpack, which cut my weight down quite a bit. And I also moved to a new tent. I've gone from a Korea Rice one person tent down to now the Durston X Mid 1. So lost quite a bit of weight in my pack weight. And so far, I've noticed the hikes are a lot better, a lot easier on my back, my age. So the next thing I have now is this little package. And when it came in the mail, I was very surprised at how light it was. So this is my next step. And let's get the cutting and find out what it is for y'all. So, I say this thing just came out this year. There's only been a few reviews on YouTube. This will be a new one. And it is Nemo Eclipse All Season Sleeping Pad. This should be in the 25 by 72. It's a regular wide. And it weighs 585 grams or 1 pound, 5 ounces, which is half the weight of what my Big Agnes pad was. Big Agnes, I can't remember what model, insulated airlock or something like that. It had an R value of 4.2, and doing some cold weather camping earlier in this year, I noticed it was not very insulated at all. And this one was supposed to have insulation value of 6.2, so considerable amount more than what I had. So let's wait and see how much this is with it in the box. It is in the box 719 grams. I'm not going to convert to imperial measurements right now, but anyway, that's what that one is. And let's open it up and see what all comes in the box. I did not get this as a sponsorship. Nemo did not send this to me to review or anything of the sort. I used my REI dividend check to buy this. So Nemo does not know what the review is going to be, how I like it, or anything like that. So no sticker. So that is a lot lighter than. See how much it is without the box. It was 719 earlier, and it is now at 630. That box weighs a lot. So, all right. Check it out. The package comes with a really nice little sack. Probably about the same diameter as your standard Nalgene bottle, and probably just a little bit taller than a Nalgene. So, all right. Pack. It has a Velcro strap, which I guess if you really wanted to go ultralight, you could dump that and knock off a couple of grams. Has on here, yes, it says regular wide. R value per the ASTM F3340-18 rating 6.2. Weight 520 grams. And Comfort Tech cradling. So the baffles run along the whole thing. And from what I understand, the insulation is not on the very large on the outside ones, which are larger. The other one, the insulation is more on the inside ones after that. Here's stuffs, or not stuff sack, but their sack for inflating it. I cheat. I have a flex tail pump that I use for that. So, oh, looks well made. It's different than my Big Agnes pump. sack. So, all right. So, um, let's go hit the trails and see how it does out there on camping trip. All right. Let's go fast forward to that now. All right, out here going to be testing the Nemo Eclipse. Out here I am currently at Fort Boggy State Park in Centerville, Texas. So, despite being almost St. Patrick's Day, still pretty cold. Like in the 50s and supposed to get down into the 30s tonight. So, there'd be a perfect opportunity to test, see how warm this thing is. Just for disclaimer, I do have an accordion file underneath it. Pad just for some protection against the ground down here. But all right, let's get my sleeping bag on it and get it set up for the night and make some food. I'm hungry and it is still pretty cold. I don't know if you can tell real well, but my sleeping bag of choice is an older one from Big Agnes. Hi. This is the Amblehorn 15 degree. I like this one because it is to me is a hybrid between a sleeping bag and a quilt. Some of the features it has a bottom sheet that goes under the pad and make sure you don't roll off in the middle of the night. Also has a real good pillow barn in it, and make sure your pillow doesn't slide out from underneath you while you're sleeping anyway. I've noticed that this bag is good for side sleepers, back sleepers. I don't really sleep on my stomach any, so can't tell you how that feels. But anyway, I've had a sleeping bag for a few years now. I think they've replaced it with a different model. You have to check their website. I know they still have ones that have the bottom sheet hybrid feature on the bottom of it. So anyway, that's my sleeping bag. I do get people ask me about which one I get and why I like it. I thought about quilt. I got a quilt actually that is more for warm weather. I brought that with me just in case I do need an extra layer tonight, but this one's ready for 15, so it's only supposed to get down to 30. So I might be a little cold, but I got plenty of layers if need be. So, all right, let's get the rest of the stuff unpacked. Pillow choice is the Nemo Pillow. I don't know what size this one is. I think it's just standard size. I have ordered a larger one just because I am a side sleeper and I prefer to have some good space on the shoulders. Getting this pocket in so it doesn't bother me any. It's a little heavier than your lightweight pillows, but it is worth it. Definitely recommend trying different pillows. Also use them at home while you're sleeping in your bed at night so you can test them, see what works for you. That way you're not out in the middle of the woods and have a pillow that doesn't work for you. Okay, blown up, and I'm just gonna stick it in the pillow barn. There. All right. Now for electronics. All right, so electronics, I do carry a battery bank. This is a BioLite. This one is 20,000 milliamp hours. It's a little heavy, it's about a pound, but I like it. It has two of the out 3 amp ports and also has a 18 watt USB-C on it. And my electronics tonight, I always carry a fan because I have to sleep with one for some reason. I also have my little USB light I have, so it just makes it look nice in here. One things I did for, I'll move the camera so you can see up some. Hey, look. Oh, hang on. Hey everyone, coming at you from Fort Boggy State Park here in Centerville, Texas. I'm out here doing going to end up being a cold weather test. It wasn't expected when I signed up for this, but it worked out perfect anyway. First time I've been to this park. It's a very small one near Centerville, Texas, like I said. And now I'm out here today to test a new sleeping pad. It is the Nemo Eclipse. And this would be the perfect opportunity. Right now it is in the lower 50s with pretty good strong winds out of the north. And it's supposed to get down to somewhere in the 30s tonight. So perfect chance to test the R value of 6.2 on a sleeping pad. So, beautiful park from what I've seen. It's very small. As cool and windy as it is, I'll probably do more exploring tomorrow. But room slots are pretty nice. They are set up with a metal pole for hanging things. It also has a fire pit, and some of them actually have a grill also along with the fire pit, and also a picnic table, which I'm sitting at right now. So for being primitive, it's not that primitive. Bougie primitive, I guess, would be what Kimber would say. So anyway, I'm here enjoying myself. Got a busy week. I'm off all this week from work. Today I'm at Fort Boggy, and then Wednesday I will be making a trip to the new state park at Palo Pinto Mountain up in outside of Strand, Texas, and it just opened up this month. It is the 89th state park now we have in Texas. First one that's opened up in a quarter of a century. So this one I've been waiting for. Is right out near Mineral Wells, which is my favorite area to go, and it has a lot of potential. Looking at maps that are available online, like through Onyx. So can't wait to get up there and do a day hike, explore the area and see what it looks like, and find out where it ranks on my list of state parks in Texas. So anyway, like gear test, and I must add that I am not sponsored by anyone. No one is asking me to evaluate their equipment. I am open to sponsorships. I am open to free equipment being sent to me for me to test and review. No one has asked me how to do or what to say on the reviews that I do, and they see them at the same time you do. So anyway, starting to get a little late in the evening. I'm about to cook me some dinner and turn in and watch a movie that I downloaded on Fandango. So see how that goes and see what type of sleep I get tonight, and we'll go from there. Hey everyone, back home with the post-trip evaluation for the Nemo Eclipse sleeping pad. I just got back from spending the night at Fort Boggy State Park in Centerville, Texas. It got colder than I was expecting it to. It was only supposed to be at like upper 30s. Actually got down to like 28 degrees last night. Enough to where I woke up and there was frost all over my backpack, my sleeping gear that was outside, my tent, whatnot. Weird thing was I had a regular Smart bottle of water that did not freeze at all, but then I had one of the Mazama's Migo bottles that was mostly slush of ice. So weird, the thinner material didn't freeze, but the thicker stuff did. Anyway, off topic there. So I'm going over the pros and cons of the Nemo Eclipse. Now, it has this stated R value is 6.2, which is 2 degrees higher than what I'm used to. The orange one there is the Big Agnes insulated sleeping pad. Same size, 25 by 72, about the same thickness and all. The Big Agnes is considerably heavier, almost 2.5 times heavier than the Nemo Eclipse. One of the reasons I think the Nemo Eclipse got away being so light but well insulated is it has the vertical baffles, and you have the outside ones that are raised up a little bit to kind of cradle you in the middle when you're sleeping. And I did notice that a little bit last night. I'd wake up and feel like I'm leaning a little bit, so I just scoot over to the other side and I'm right back in the middle of the pad. Very, very warm. Didn't have any cold spots whatsoever underneath me. I was well insulated on above me, so I was good there. But the reason I think the Nemo Eclipse is a lot lighter compared to others is the vertical baffles on the outside do not have the insulation in it. So if you get a flashlight and shine it, you can see back behind it where there's no insulation, but then you go inside and that's where it's insulated all the way to the other side. So you will notice the if you do lean over a little bit on when you're sleeping, you might notice some cold edges, but other than that, right in the middle, you are well insulated. So pros is lightweight and is fairly on market for what other pads are. Cheaper. This one was $189 through REI. Right now through March 23rd, they do have a sale going on for members. You get 20% off, so you get a little bit cheaper on that if you go through the REI. Check your local stores, see if they have them on the shelf there. Also, really recommend trying out different pads and seeing what works for you. Sleep systems are one of those pieces of item that is very individually preferenced. I went through several different pillows before I found one that I like, and I just got a new one in to try out. Also, the Nemo Pillows were the ones I like. They're a little bit heavier, but they work for me because I'm a side sleeper. This is probably my 4th sleeping pad that I've had, and definitely think this one is the best one out of all of them. They just came out this year, so there's not a lot of reviews out on them right now. So definitely look around and find out if this is what you want to spend some money on. Again, none of these Big Agnes, Nemo, anybody like that does not send me anything for free to evaluate. I pay for everything with my own money, and they see these reviews the same time y'all do. So I do say if the Nemo Eclipse is something that you want to try out and you're in the market for a new pad, that something that's going to be more useful in 4 seasons, which Nemo markets is being a 4-season pad. I would definitely take a look at the Nemo Eclipse and see if it was what will work for you. And they do have lifetime warranties, so I like products with lifetime warranties, so they're good. And the way we go through gear and outdoors and stuff like that, it's good to have lifetime warranty on items if you can find them. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, send me a comment on the down below on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you want to. I don't have that many subscribers. I like it that way because I don't feel pressured on having to put out material and content very often. So I was like, keep things simple. And I'll see what I can get next to try out and do a review on. Tomorrow I am going up to the brand new state park in Texas. It's the Palo Pinto Mountain State Park. It just opened up this month, and we're gonna do a day hike up there about 5 miles and get a good look on it and see if it's all worth the hype. So I will definitely be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully I'll be out here pretty soon. So All right. Thanks for watching. Remember, leave only footprints.